Welcome America, welcome India, and welcome Taylor Swift to the live studio recording of pre-calculus in room 212, studio 212. Okay, so today we are going to we're going to go from the beginning. We are going to learn how to graph a logarithmic function. So I'm going to start with, if the base is 1/2, I'm going to go back to exponentials, okay? Because exponentials and logs are inverses of each other, and kind of what does that mean? And so we'll start with the equation. Y equals, if the base is 1/2, to the x power, okay? So how would we graph that, right? We would make a little t-chart here, x, y, we plug in 0 for x, and we get 1, right? That's our 0, 1. And then instead of doing 1/2, 1 and then the base, when the base is a fraction, we usually choose, instead of 1 to input, we use -1, because 1/2 to the -1 power is equal to 2. So it's just a really nice point to plot. So you can do 1/1/2, it's just easier to plot a whole number, okay? So if I take those 2 points, and actually I'll just graph it on this chart right here, 0, 1, and then -1, 2. Okay, you can see this is why this is called decay, because as the x values are increasing, the y values are decreasing, because that exponent is getting larger and larger and larger. And when you do 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2, that's going to be a smaller and smaller and smaller number. Are you with me? Okay, so the inverse of any function is a reflection over this line, y equals x, okay? So here's y equals, just, from Algebra 1, y equals x. So that's why we flip the points. So these points here would be, instead of 0, 1, they'd be 1, 0, and 2, -1. So I'll go ahead and plot those. So 1, 0, and then 2, -1, okay? See how it's a reflection. So the original asymptote was at y equals 0, okay? And that has also been reflected. So it's gonna go boom, boom. It's gonna be reflected this direction. So that's why the asymptotes are vertical for log graphs. So now we have the new graph looks like this, and I'll do it in maybe black. Okay. You see it's a reflection. Boom, it's a reflection. These are inverses of each other, okay? So that's what we're doing when we graph logs. So if I rewrite this as log base 1/2, right? So 1/2 of y. So that's going to be, I'll just do here. Okay. So log base 1/2 of y equals x. Because think about rewriting this. 1/2 to the x equals y. That's what we got here. Okay, I just rewrote it. Okay. This is where the XY switch comes in. Because when I graph this, if I switch these, it's going to be y equals log of base 1/2, log of 1/2, log base 1/2 of x equals y. Okay, so that's what we're doing. So we're going to use these 2 points and for this graph, and we're going to multiply the y values by 3 because a is 3. And then we're going to shift them right 2 and down 5. And that's it. So 1, 0 is going to go to, if I take that 0 and multiply it by 3, I'm still going to have 0. So it's 1, 0. And then the other point is 2, -1. And that's going to be moving to 2, -3. So let me plot those. So in a different color. So 1, 0, right there. Ooh, can I erase that? Okay, that didn't work. It's fine. All right, 1, 0, and then 2, -3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Right there. Okay, and then I'm going to X those out because I'm going to move them. I'm going to move them right 2 and down 5. Right 2, 5. That one's going there. And then this one right 2. 1, 2. There. Yep.
That's at 3, -3.
Uh-oh. Oh no, but we're horizontally shifting. Did I plot it wrong?
I think so.
Oh, I did plot it at 3, -3. You're right. Erase. Thank you. I'm just gonna erase this whole. Good thing we caught it now. All right, so 2, -3, right? There we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Close enough. And then where is the vertical asymptote going to go? From x = 0 to right 2. 1, 2. I'll do that in highlighter like I normally do. That's it. That make it easier? Class is quiet today because you know why? Yes, Drew's not here. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to do for, oh no, domain and range. So what's the domain for this function? What are all the possible x values? There's no graph over here, so that's not going to be included in our domain. Our domain starts here from low to high. So the lowest x value is 2, not included, to infinity. And the range is everything. Got everything. So notice those are also switched. If you have this one already done on your other sheet, you can tell the domain and the range have been switched. And then we should also write the equation of the asymptote because that will be on your test next class. This is going to be x = 2. That's it. Questions?